capture form that is connected to your website, it is extremely valuable for your business. It reduces human errors, it reduces repetitive work, and you get the information faster. So let's go ahead and take a look at how the lead capture form or the form builder works for you. On the upper left-hand corner, setting gear, click on it and go to company settings. Come down to lead capture form. Lead capture form here, this is not what your clients are seeing. To take a look at what they are seeing to start with, click on the preview icon. Once you've clicked on the preview icon, you can see your company logo and your company information that comes from the company settings. Then you're going to be able to write a small message up here for your client to do exactly what you want them to fill out. So it says, please fill out each line item for precise proposal. You could write any message that you like. If the client wants to watch a video on how to fill out this form, we've provided that for them. I'm going to go ahead and split two screens because I want to show you this side by side. So if you note that I am on the business side and this is my lead capture form. So there's two separate screens if you noticed. I wanted to do this so I can show you in real time what can be seen and what's not seen. So we're going to compare sections at a time. So this is the title right here is what showed up here. So if I take this line twice and there is a character, and then if I refresh this and it says reload, you will see that my message came in twice. So it's in real time, it's making changes for you. We're going to move on to the next section, side by side. So if you noticed, this one says your first name and first name, but this, your title did not show up because the I is blocked. So if you don't want this information for the client to fill out and you want to reduce the number of fields, the smart fields that they're filling out, you can absolutely block that. And we're going to go ahead and block the middle name as well. It is not important right now unless they think it's important. Then we can show it to them. Cell phone, if you want to get it, then leave it on. Email is required field by the indicating by the little red dot. That means it has to, you cannot choose to show or not show. That is how the information gets into the portal. You can go ahead and add, you can go ahead and remove, unless you're very precise about the timings, go ahead and change that out. So you can see that this is all blocked. So now if I refresh this, you'll see that all of a sudden this box is going to become much smaller. So the client is filling out minimum amount of information. So now we can move to the next section, do the same exact thing. You can reduce the numbers of fields as you like. Then this is the section we're going to spend a lot more time on, category. In one of the videos, I had mentioned on the worksheet category that you can choose this item to be shown on the lead capture form or let the client see it. So there are a lot of things that we can do. So I'm going to go ahead and, so if I block this, let me show you. If you don't want client to fill this out, this section will disappear altogether and you're just going to capture that information. So if you're like, nope, I do not want them to fill out that. I just need to know, who, what, when, where. That's fine. Times and location they can fill out. They can add images, add the additional contact. They can choose colors and elements as well. The customized questions you have added, they can fill this out as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the left side where we said category, and you can actually rename this if you wanted to. So go ahead and so you need to rename it here in order to show up here. So let's go ahead and on this section, I want to show this, refresh, and I want to show you exactly how this works on 3 levels. So bear with me, guys. category. So if you chose that you want bridals, personal flower, and a groom, and a ceremony, client can add all of that. Now, if you have every single item shown, it is going to be a long list and it can be overwhelming to client. This is where the customization does come in. This is what I meant. You put down everything possible line item in your worksheet category. So I'm going to go to customizable field and I'm going to go to project worksheet and worksheet category. Remember that we have choice. So once we're in the bridal, I have a choice, and this is the little bar I want to slide over, and I want to go up, and I can click on this item, and now I can choose display on lead capture form, bridal bouquet. Yes, absolutely. Then maybe I want to check on this item, attendance bouquet. No, I don't want to show that, so I can save that. Once I have saved that, let's see, here it showed up. I'm going to show you step by step. We're going to do that again because I want you to really understand how customized this can be. And once you set it once, you won't have to think about it again. And if you notice, the attendant bouquet disappeared from here. Same thing will happen with these questions that you want the client to fill out. Again, that is going to be from, so let's go ahead and look at the bride's question. I'm going to close this and let's click on this. You see there is 3, 4, 5 questions, but there's so many questions here. But why did they not show up? Because it says internal or external, and I'm able to choose if this question showed up on the form or not. So this one, additional comment. If I don't want them to write any additional comment, I'm going to turn that off. Because this is internal, I cannot turn this on. It automatically shuts off. So I have to make it external. Then I can choose to make this on the lead capture form or off the lead capture form. So I'm going to turn it off and save. So additional comment, which is this question. We're going to do this again so I can show you how that works. It may seem tedious to you guys, but this is really, really important. You see how the additional comment question went away? So this is how you customize this. So you might be asking me, why is all this so important? So I'm going to show you why. So let's go ahead and test this out. I have a feeling this email I have used, but I might use another email. And we're going to say we're having a wedding, project name auto-populates. We can say, when is this starting? So starting today, I want to start working on this project. And when is the end date? So you can also add the end date, which is the project date. When are you celebrating your event? So you can say they are actually getting married, or the bride will say, I'm actually getting married on that date. And anything else they can write down. How did you hear about us? Facebook. What's your investment? Anything else that you want, they can share. Where are they getting married? So they can say church and rock the country club. And then they can start adding, yes, I want a bride's bouquet. And if you had showed the price, the bride can choose the price. 2 honor of attendant, 4 bridesmaids, 1 toss away bouquet. Mother's getting a corsage, father's getting a boutonniere, maybe a hair crown. And then if they want to write down the description, they can. And I'm going to go ahead and now just add that, and it should save. I can further add the times and location. So I can say location of the event is church. And if they don't know, they can say, yes, the ceremony starting at 4 p.m. and it's ending at, it could be a full 2-hour event. what time is the photographer arriving, and we can leave that as it is, and any information they want to. They can upload any images, so they can drag and drop. So we're going to drag and drop few images. Oh, I did not do all of them. Oh, I think it's because I think it's the same. It has to highlight the box, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay. So they can add images just like that. They can add the additional person, whether it's a mom, spouse, sibling, whoever they want. They can choose their colors. So they can say, my colors are champagnes and creams and peaches and earth tones, whatever they want to add. They can choose elements, and these elements are customizable, and you can watch that video. And we can say, or the bride will say, garden roses, or she can say roses, and you can add that. She can say anonymity. And all of this is going to fill this out. So if I add boho, whatever you wanted to add, once you've done all of that, you can submit. When you submit, yes, the email ID is already used. And now you can go to login, and they can log into the client portal to see everything. But let's see what happened on our end. Now on the dashboard, I am going to get an inquiry, which I just did right down here. And I should have a project because I created a project. So you can see that I created a project. Let's go ahead and take a look. So this is what happens when a client fills out the information. And let's look at the inspirational photos. Client added. We got them in the project worksheet. We can see all the items that we added. It showed up here. So this is going to help you make your proposal faster, get the information from you faster, and help you reduce your consulting time because you have the information ahead of time. Once you've done customizing the lead capture form, you can go back to the company settings, and under company profile, there is a customer login as well as a lead capture form. We highly, highly, highly recommend that you take this link and put it on your website under contact us, so they fill out this form and then you'll never have to type anything in. We also recommend that put a second button that says customers login, so they don't have to keep asking you if they forgot the login or the URL. They have it handy. I hope this helps you and makes your life much easier capturing your leads and turning them into clients.